What's up, Fire family? Welcome back to the channel. It is Ashley here at Fire Intuition, and we are going to do a collective case of the ex love reading. So this will be for those of you that are, interested in getting back with your ex, or maybe want to see what's going on with your ex. Or maybe you don't want to get back with your ex, you just want to be nosy and just want to tap in and see what energy comes out. So let's see what's going on with you and this person. Let's see, universe and spirits. Messages for the collective when it comes to the case of the ex. What's going on with their ex? We're going to pull this energy for the month of May. So let's see what's going on with the ex for the month of May. For the month of May. Case of the ex for the month of May. Case of the ex for the month of May. Give me 1 second, Fire fam. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. So let's hop into this reading for this case of the ex. Let's see what's going on. As always, thank you guys so much. If it resonates, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Alright, so let's see. That's just for the collective when it comes to your ex. Let's see, how does your ex currently feel about you? What are your ex's current feelings towards you? What are your ex's current feelings towards you guys? The Star. Okay, you guys can be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see. How do you guys currently feel towards your ex? We got the Two of Wands. Some of y'all want to get back together with them. Okay. Do they feel like they made the right choice? We have a Fool. That could be a yes card, but it can also be a no card depending on what we clarify. And it can also just say like they want to start over, like they want some type of new beginning. All right, let's see. Do they regret what they did to you guys? The Seven of Swords. They do. What's stopping and blocking them from coming back towards you guys? We have the Ten of Swords. Because they did a lot of damage. They hurt you guys really bad. So they're just kind of like, they could be embarrassed, I don't feel like they're playing victim in this case, but they could be embarrassed, or they could feel like the damage is done. Like they did the most, because of what they did, like you probably wouldn't want them back anyway, even though both y'all want to get back together. All right, from what I'm seeing. All right, let's see. Are they involved with someone else? We have the Six of Cups, so there can definitely be a possibility of them being with somebody from their past. They could be with somebody, but also thinking about you guys with that Six of Cups there. Let's see. If they could go back, what would they do differently? They would have kept the relationship going. Meaning, like with the Strength card, they feel like you guys have some type of connection. So, they felt like they would have maybe fought more for the relationship. They feel like there's a strong connection. So they probably would have gave it their all or gave more to the connection. Could be a Leo as well. All right, let's see. Will your ex come back? We have the Nine of Pentacles. They're with somebody. So they're involved in a relationship. And they also kind of feel like for some of you guys, their finances aren't where they want them to be. So they feel like they kind of lack independence right now. Or like they're not as financially stable as they want to be. So by them not being as, financially stable, they feel like, why am I going to come back into your life and I'm not stable? All right, let's see. If they do come back, will it be a short or long term? It could be long term. So for some of you guys, they are in a relationship, but for others of you, even though they're in a relationship, they're going to get out of that situation and they plan to come back for like long term. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the potential outcome. We got the Sun. So for some of you guys, it could be a Leo or a Gemini. All right, at the bottom, we got the Death card. Could be a Scorpio. Okay, so endings could bring in new beginnings, but definitely let's clarify. We do got the Four of Wands at the bottom with the Ten of Wands. Somebody could have just had a lot of responsibilities or was dealing with a lot. Somebody could also be wanting to prepare for marriage, or they want marriage this time around, or after they get themselves together, they want to offer you guys something more stable. All right. So let's see. these cards up so I can have a little bit of room to shuffle. All right, y'all. So let's hop into this fucking reading. All right, so we got the star here. Some of you guys can be dealing with an Aquarius for how they are coming feeling towards you guys. All right, let's see. Let's look at this star. Did it upload? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure we didn't upload. Okay. So let's see. Why is the star here for the collective case of the ex? Why is the star here for how they are currently feeling towards you guys? Why we got the 9 of swords? I said swords. Maybe somebody is at the store. Maybe y'all ran a lot of errands, or maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know why I said 9 of stores. Maybe somebody went to 9 stores. Maybe y'all been shopping and going around stores, or maybe they've been shopping and going to different stores. I don't know. That's weird how that just came out. All right. So we have the 9 of swords. So they are very stressed out. They think about you guys all the time. You guys are somebody that is very special, very important to them. You mean a lot to them. Regardless that you guys are together or not, like you had a huge impact on this person's life. All right. They got a lot of attention when they were with you, or like you helped this person for their career. You made their dreams come true. You guys helped them in some type of major way with this 9 of swords here. Yeah, and they will always and forever be grateful for that. You gave them something that somebody else couldn't, and you actually beat out everyone else. Meaning, like, no matter who they date or who they dated prior or after, like, nobody can compare to you guys, all right? Look, and we got it with the star. So you definitely mean a lot to this person. And I also feel like in their new relationship, or when they do move forward, they talk about you a lot to these people. Like, they might bring up, like, their ex a lot. Like, oh, my ex did this. Oh, my ex did that. My ex did this. My ex did that. My ex did this, my ex did that. So it can be something like that. So, you know, sometimes when you get with somebody new, they always bringing up the ex. It can be that too. We have it with the High Priestess in reverse. Whoever they're dealing with or talking to definitely feels like they secretly still have feelings for you, which they do. And with the High Priestess in reverse, they're also thinking about you guys sexually. Okay. We got Judgment. They also are just hoping that you would just take them back too. All right. I feel like their intuition could have been a little off, or things could have been a little off at the time when they were dating you. Not that this person is slower off, no. But I feel like they just weren't as tapped in or as intuitive as they are now. Maybe they just weren't seeing something for what it really was between you guys. So let's see. Let's pull some cards and see how this person feels towards you. How does this person feel towards the collective? How does this person feel towards the collective? We have release. It's better to lose them rather than lose yourself. And we have secretive. So this person was going through something. I feel like they were going through something in some type of way, like spiritually or something like that. And I feel like it's something where they couldn't explain it to you. And they felt like at some point in time they needed to release you. All right. And they were keeping secrets as well. They were holding back something they feel like they just couldn't tell you or express to you for some reason. And they didn't want to like lose you. But at the same time, they felt like if you guys stayed together, that things could have got worse and they would have really lost you forever. So for some of you guys, it was just a lot of stuff they were going through. I feel like on a spiritual level. That could also be why the High Priestess is in reverse as well. You know, they were going through something. They were being called for judgment, or just going through something with the Judgment card here. One more card, how they feel towards you. We have Heaven Sent. So they definitely feel like you guys were Heaven Sent. This is the connection you've been praying for. All right. So they are still in love with you and think you were Heaven Sent. No one else will ever compare it to you. So I'm definitely getting that on their end. Now let's see how you guys are feeling towards them. We do have the Two of Wands in reverse. So, I'm sorry, the Two of Wands in the upright. So it's definitely telling me that some of you guys, this also talks about like a decision, a new direction. Let me see. Two of Wands, let's see. This could, let me see, why is the Two of Wands here? Knight of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys kind of get upset about this situation, the Seven of Swords. Some of you guys kind of get upset because you guys feel like you guys were lied to and played. And we have the Devil. You guys are also like, damn, like they were toxic. I was lied to. I got played. They manipulated me, you know, or I was manipulated. Could be a Capricorn, or somebody could have a Capricorn rising. The Knight of Pentacles could be a Virgo with a Capricorn rising, or it could be a Virgo with a Capricorn placement. Some of you guys kind of feel like, damn, like I really wanted this person, I really wanted to work out, but they pushed me away. They even though you still love or care about this person, it could be that they push you to the point where like you don't ever see this relationship, like you want it, but maybe you just can't look at them the same or view or see them the same. We do have the Sun, and we have with the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, this is somebody that you guys thought you were going to be with forever. more Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and then we got the Sun, Leo here. All right, so could be a July or August Leo, doesn't matter. It's just Leo energy. So it's like for some of you guys are just like, damn, like I really thought we were gonna be together. I thought we were gonna be together forever. Like I thought this was my person. Some of y'all were just like, I couldn't see myself not being with this person, or I don't see myself not being with this person. All right. So let's see how y'all feel, because y'all are like, y'all are actually shocked that there was an ending, or that things ended, or you guys are shocked the way things ended. Butterflies, you are getting a second chance at love. So let's see what this means. Maybe you guys are getting a second chance at love, maybe just not with them. We have Judgment. You are being too hard on yourself and others. And then we have Illusion. Some of you guys are being too hard on this person, and you're seeing that now. And then with Illusion and Judgment here, it's like you guys kind of didn't know what you wanted, even though you knew you wanted them. But at the time, you guys were in some type of illusion, or maybe people were making you see this person differently. Or it could also just be that some of you guys are going towards a new love, but there's something about this person that you guys are still holding on to or want from them. Or maybe since you guys have broken up with them, you have not found nobody new. Like there hasn't been no new relationship, but someone new is coming in. Like you guys are searching for love, or looking for love, or wanting love. Okay, so y'all know when y'all don't look, when you're not looking, when you're not forcing it, when it's not on your mind all the time, then that means it's coming in faster. All right, so let's see why the Fool is here. Why do they feel like they made the right choice? Let's see. The Queen of Cups. When it came to loving you, yes, they feel like you were the one for them. But right now, they feel like they may be a waste of your time. Or they feel like they may be wasting your time, which is interesting. They also feel like if y'all reconnect or get back together, one of you guys are going to be childish and petty or argue about something. Or they feel like you may still be upset about what happened in the past, to where you won't allow them or give them a chance to show you that they have changed. So it's like they feel like by you guys being in separation and not talking, yes, that's the right thing for right now. Yeah. Let's see, do they regret what they did to you? We got the Seven of Swords here. They do, because they really did love you and they weren't trying to play you. For some of you guys, they feel like they weren't trying to play you. King of Cups is here. Let's see. The Chariot could be a Cancer. Two of Swords. They were torn. They were conflicted. They were lost. They were also battling something financially. And then for others of you, they got caught in the moment. They were giving it to somebody else. For some of you guys, they were living a double life. And they got caught up. And they were living a double life for years. Maybe most of your relationship. So now I see why you guys were so hurt. For some of you guys, if you guys were together like maybe 4 years or 6, like I'm getting 6 years, for at least 4 or 5 out of those years, sorry, they were with somebody else or dealing with somebody else or cheating. We got the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they definitely regret what they did. They had a chance and opportunity to build and grow and have a family with you. And now they're confused. And like the person they're with now, or whoever they cheated on you guys with, they don't even want that person. They don't feel the same way they feel for that person. Yeah, they were lost and confused, but now they see that you were heaven sent. Like I said, no one else will ever compare to what y'all had. Okay, so the Ten of Swords here for what is stopping or blocking them from coming back towards you guys. Oh shoot! Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Hierophant. They don't think you ever want a serious relationship or commitment with them. They feel like you have completely turned your back. Could be a Virgo. Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody just betrayed you and hurt you so bad. And they had a chance to fix it. They took too long. This was a lesson for them too. See, look. They wanted to commit to you and be with you, but they have the devil in their energy. Meaning like, they just like... For some of you guys, I feel like they just hit a rough patch in their life. They were in a bad space in their life. Or they start drinking or doing drugs or doing something that came in between them. Somebody was definitely trying to grow and evolve. Somebody was definitely trying to level up or change their life. Or somebody was not trying to be the person that they were in the past. And something came back around or something caught up with them. Seven of Wands reverse. They were definitely trying to fight this devil energy off. But just couldn't. Whether it was a person, place, thing, drug, alcohol, like a habit, whatever it was. They were definitely battling something every day with that devil there. For a lot of you guys, they could have been battling like depression, some type of habit, something like that. see. Six of Cups is here. Are they involved with somebody else? I do see that they are in a relationship, or they could be just dealing with somebody. Let's see, why is the Six of Cups here? Page of Cups. They are talking to someone. They are. Yep, they're in a relationship with somebody. But they're miserable. They're lonely. This person is not you. It seems like they just jumped into something. They're really stressed out in that relationship. Because all they can think about, their focus on are, like, yeah, all they can think about is you. They're thinking about the ups and downs. They're hoping that you would be able to, like, you would, like, take them back one day. You know? I don't know why somebody is doing, like, heads or tails. Like, you know how you flip a coin, they're like, oh, tails, she'll take me back. Heads, she won't take me back. Something like that. But it's like they don't like how the coin is landing. Meaning, like I said, if, like, say if they're like, oh, tails, she won't take me back. Heads, she'll take me back. It's like they're always getting the out, she won't take me back, or he won't take me back side. Yeah. Yeah, somebody was lost and confused fighting the devil energy. Yeah. Let's see. Why is the Strength card here? If they can go back, what would they do differently? I gotta tell you guys, keep the relationship together. Fight for the relationship. They wouldn't have listened to what other people had to say either. They would have blocked out outside influences or blocked out people. They wouldn't have given up on the relationship so easily. They would have controlled their attitude or temper and not been so upset with you. They would apologize and try to work things out or smooth things out between you guys because of the connection of love and the history that y'all have or had. Yeah. So they definitely like are like, fuck, I messed up something really good. Things will never be the same between, with them and anybody else. Let's see. Will your ex come back? They want to, but they don't think you want to be with them. King of Wands in reverse, no. Seven of Wands. They battle, they fight with it every day. They know they were wrong, but this King of Wands in reverse could be somebody that's very controlling. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, like when it comes to like love and a relationship, it's like, I don't know. I feel like also too, this person is struggling to find their purpose or take charge of their life. They don't feel like, they could feel unmotivated with the King of Wands in reverse. That can be justice. Maybe they're balancing out some type of karma, going through some type of karmic lesson. All right. But like when the King of Wands is in reverse for love, it can talk about controlling behavior, jealousy, or a lack of trust in the relationship. And maybe they were doing a lot of things, you know, maybe they were the ones that you couldn't trust, but they're like throwing it back on you because they were doing things, you know, in the relationship with the King of Wands in reverse. It can also be like them not expressing their true feelings and what they really wanted with you, because remember, their pride and ego can be in the way. As a King of Wands in reverse, it can also be a fear of commitment, you know, misuse of power, or maybe they thought that they can take over or take advantage because you love them so much. King of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords, that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about all of that, everything I just mentioned, the Death card, and how they can change and be a better person. So regardless of the zodiac sign, it can be any zodiac sign. Remember, the King of Wands is just in reverse. That's just the energy. All right. Now, if they were to come back, will it be a short term or long term? Now, they will want something long term with you because the Lovers is here. Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're fucked up. The Strength card. Some of you guys, a lot of Leo energy around this reading. Queen of Swords in reverse. A lot of fire energy in general. Yeah, they don't think you would give them the time of the day. This person feel like even if they came to your door with $1 million, you wouldn't want nothing to do with them. For some of you guys, this person owes you money, or they left you in a financial situation to kind of figure things out. And with the Sun here for the potential outcome, more Leo energy. But let's see, why is the Sun here? The Emperor. Somebody is really going to step their game up and change. But maybe they had to go through you to get to where they are. And it just might be like this is a missed opportunity, you know. Because I just see y'all still broken up. You know, I see like somebody just doesn't believe that somebody's going to change. Somebody is going to move forward and be happy and live their best life, while the other person just is like still in a stagnant energy. And I also feel like, too, like I said, even if they get with somebody else, nobody will ever compare to you. So it's like, even if they got married tomorrow, they're still not going to love that person as much as they loved you. Yeah, they might be married, but what y'all had is like way different than what they're going to have with this other person. So it's like, don't be shocked by things you guys see online or things you guys, you know, hear about, because it's not all what it's cracked up to be. They're never going to love somebody as much as they loved you. See, I told you, even if they're married, look, they're going to stick in it and stay, but the Ten of Cups is in reverse. With the Six of Wands in reverse, they're not going to be really happy. But that person accepts them for who they are. That person that judged them, or maybe it could just be that that's the person that they feel is best for them after walking away from this situation, or after you guys walking away. But once the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles are in reverse, somebody is going to get into a relationship 1 to 2 years after a breakup and possibly be with that person for a while, you know. But like I said, they're going to try to love this person as much as they loved you, but it just is not going to happen. And y'all are going to find somebody that's going to love you guys unconditionally, and that's going to fuck with them, because they're going to see that like whoever you're with really and honestly and truly loves you a lot. And it's going to blow their mind, because it's like, to them, they're like, nobody's going to love them as much as I did. Nobody will get them as much as I did. Nobody's going to show up like I did. And y'all are going to meet somebody that's going to do all of that plus more. You know, like that's going to do everything. And they're going to be like salty as hell. They're going to be stuck. They're going to be like, what? Like, I can't believe this. But they did it to themselves, y'all. Alrighty, so that is what I do have for you, collective, for the case of the X reading. That is your reading. If it resonated, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. All right, and if you guys would love to book, fireintuition.com. Alrighty, bye loves.